Guys, we are in a simulation and I just got proof. And I don't usually do videos like this, but I literally just got proof.
This girl caught a real-life glitch in the Matrix on camera.
Okay, I was wondering when it was gonna happen, but I think that my glitch in the Matrix moment finally fucking happened because—
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Huh? Yes.
Look at it.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all pay. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly.
So a lot more people in the world has been experiencing a glitch in the Matrix, in their Matrix. Now, I have seen some videos and I'm like, this is kind of questionable. And then there's some that I'm like, how do you even lie about something like this? You know, how do you even make this up? Hey, y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I hope y'all ready for these bizarre glitch in the Matrix stories. I came across one where this young lady took a picture from a Polaroid camera. Now, you know with those cameras, those are one that you take the picture and you blow it until it's ready. You cannot take two of those. So if, for example, you take a picture, you develop it, you will have to take another one. There's no way to duplicate this photo. And this young lady has two photos. Let's get into it because this is so bizarre. Even I am mind blown. Let's get into this crazy story time. I hope y'all.
Okay, I was wondering when it was gonna happen, but I think that my glitch in the Matrix moment finally fucking happened because I swear to God, I'm going through my garage right now and bestie, I just saw this fucking picture of my homegirl and I in this box. But we only took one fucking picture at the club. This is the same exact fucking picture. And I've never printed any pictures twice, ever. Ever in my life. Oh my God. Wait, I think I'm actually fucking freaking out. This is the first time that this has ever happened to me. I swear to God, we only took one picture and you can see it's the exact same fucking picture. I don't own a printing machine for a Polaroid. I only have one Polaroid and there's no way we just got it exactly the same two times. Holy shit. I've always wondered, like, when was this gonna happen to me? You took this picture. How do you feel?
I don't know how to feel.
It's kind of fucking creepy, huh? He literally took this picture of us. One picture. And it's the same fucking picture. No.
Yeah, I only remember packing one.
We only packed one of these pictures.
Don't even sit here and fucking play with me. I just had my first fucking glitch in the Matrix. Dead ass. So I was sitting down, okay, chilling with some customer, and I looked down, like, directly at my feet, and I thought one of my nails came off, like, dead ass. So I saw it on the floor. I saw it on the floor, right? So I'm like, oh, fuck, one of my nails came off. So I look at my hands. Okay, right? That's my nail. That's, but none of these bitches are off. Excuse me? Excuse me? No.
Guys, we are in a simulation and I just got proof. And I don't usually do videos like this, but I literally just got proof. I can't even talk. This just happened right now and I'm gonna show you proof. My heart is beating a million miles a minute. Okay, so I just finished breakfast, right? Mind you, I'm sitting here by myself and I fell back to sleep after I woke up to go to my morning workout, right? And as I'm eating breakfast, I'm thinking to myself, dude, why was I so exhausted? I went to bed at a decent time for me not to be that exhausted. Why did I fall back asleep? So, you know, it's late morning now. Like, I wanted to get up, you know, and be up by 5:30, 6 o'clock. Then it dawned on me, oh, that's right. We just added a medication to my regimen to help with anxiety, that it's like a bedtime thing. It's a very low dose. And I remember that I took it around 9 p.m., around 9, 10 p.m. And I thought to myself, that might be what it is, right? That I'm taking it too late. So it's like, it's making me groggy or it's making me tired, even though it's not. Anyways, that's the point. So I go, let me put a reminder for earlier in the evening to take it, okay? Guys, I'm gonna show you proof of this. So I'm sitting here eating breakfast, watching videos, right? And I go, hey, you know her name? I go, set a daily alarm for 7 p.m. That's all I say, right? She comes back and says to me, and I'm gonna show you the proof. She says, a 7 p.m. alarm for your anxiety pill has been set. I didn't say what the alarm was for. I didn't even say it out loud. This was all an internal dialogue that I was having. No one is here. I'm going to freaking show you, because the thing came up at the top. Look. So like I said, I was watching videos. So I was watching this lady's video about, you know, the gossip, whatever. And look at what it says. Look at that. Now, look at how, and one can say, oh, you Photoshop that. Watch this. So this photo, for some reason, I had to crop it because when it's big, you can't see the top, but watch this. Look at the Siri bubble right here. Because she just spoke it to me. I have never been one to really like feed into those type of things. But if that isn't proof that we're in a simulation, if that isn't proof that these things are reading our minds, that just blew my mind. I don't know. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set a daily alarm for 7 p.m.
I turned on your anxiety pill PM alarm at 7 p.m. starting today.
Stammy girl, Charmix, red rum beef. I got it all, y'all. I don't want you red and washed and everything else.
I've been waiting my whole life to have my glitch in the matrix moment, and it's here. I never thought it would be something so obvious. I always thought it would be a fingernail, like an extra fingernail that I find, or like a lip gloss that I didn't buy twice. No. So couldn't find my makeup bag, looking everywhere for it, never found it. But I was looking through some of my other makeup because I'm like, what could I use? So I come across this palette that I got as a gift. And I only ever really used the highlight and the brown because I didn't really care for it. And I don't even really buy palettes. The last palette I probably bought was like a Morphe one, maybe 5 years ago. What the hell's this? For one, the shade of highlighter that I don't like is the one that's used. Identical. What's going on?
This girl caught a real-life glitch in the matrix on camera. At first, she was just planning to film another makeup video for her socials. But the moment she started brushing product across her face, something happened that honestly makes zero sense. Watch closely in slow motion. She's moving the brush along her face, and at one point, one brush turns into two. She notices it right away and gives the camera this totally confused look. She swears she didn't do it on purpose, and that it's not some staged trick. Of course, the comments immediately started saying she broke the matrix, and videos like this are all over the internet. For example, here's another one. A girl is sitting at an outdoor table filming something. Suddenly, behind her, we see a man walking past. But here's the problem. He goes behind her, and he never comes out on the other side. Like he just vanished. But how is that even possible? In one last video, a kid is playing with a Christmas ornament, rolling it across the floor, and at a certain moment the ornament just disappears, and even her parents admitted they couldn't ever find it again.
Now, when it comes to the makeup brush situation, that was very interesting. But then the only thing that I can think about is whenever they were creating the bristles, maybe they added too much bristle into the brush. So when she was actually using the brush and going around, it probably triggered, or maybe the glue that was holding that chunk of bristle came apart and it fell. But even after you couldn't really tell where it came from, because you would think that if this big chunk of bristle came out of the brush, it would leave like a hole or something, right? I mean, I would think so. But you couldn't really tell because the brush kind of still looked like it could still be used, so it was usable. I'm not sure about this video. I thought it was very interesting that it was actually caught on camera, and when you slow it down, you can actually see where the brush basically multiply. So it's very interesting. And for those who don't believe in the glitch in the matrix, what do you think of this video? How do you explain this video? Let's get into the next video.
The fuck? No, literally.
Wait.
What the fuck is
Babe,
going
stop
on?
cussing. Wait, she's not moving at all.
That's what I'm saying. What is going on here?
What is she looking at?
What is she doing?
That's actually really concerning.
Very creepy. I don't know what's going on here. You know, I've seen a lot of TikToks with like glitches in the Matrix, but this got to be top dog for me.
Oh my god!
Like, no, seriously, this is a glitch. Like, no one is standing that perfect with their legs crossed. I'm just being.
Look at this guy.
I want to see if he see. Look at him. No. Is no one noticing this? Look, is no one seeing this? What is going on? Look, even
that's
looking.
crazy.
No, she's looking. No, she's looking. Look. Oh.
What?
You know, I never really believed those glitch in the matrix stories. I always thought there had to be some sort of logical explanation, but now it's happened to me and I'm very freaked out. So I'm going to tell you about it, even though this isn't my normal content. These are my sunglasses. They're a pair of Ray-Bans. I've had them since Christmas. Before that, I had this exact same pair for years. I cracked the lenses on that pair. My parents got me this pair for Christmas. I have one pair of them. I almost always keep them in the car. I wear them when I'm driving. Will wear them when I'm out and about. And then whenever I get home and pull into the garage, I take them off so that I can see inside the garage, and I leave them in the car. They stay in the car. And I have no reason to have two pairs because they're Ray-Bans. They're expensive. Why would I have two pairs? So tell me why today I open my purse to get my wallet out. I almost never go in this purse. I pretty much just leave this purse in the car. So I go in my purse to get my wallet out. There's another pair of sunglasses. The exact same pair of sunglasses. Two pairs of sunglasses. They're the same. Why do I have two pairs of sunglasses all of a sudden? This is my current pair that I had in the car, and now there's this other pair that were in my purse. I am so confused. There must be a version of me in another timeline that is missing her sunglasses, because now this version of me has two pairs of sunglasses.
Okay, all right, so it's moving.
These are real-life glitches caught on camera, and they're absolutely insane. Up first, a woman captured what looked like a squirrel coming out of nowhere, but it honestly looks like it just came out of a shadow. Pay attention to it and let me know what you think.
I am witnessing a glitch in the fucking matrix, and I swear to God, if this squirrel doesn't come back out, I'm gonna have a panic attack, because if you see his nose, I'm not going crazy. Oh my God, wait, stop it. There's nothing there. There's not a grate there. There's not a fucking grate there. Where did this bitch just come from? What the fuck? He just came out of nothing!
Next up is a video of a couple friends who captured a video of the sky split into night and day. Check this out.
Motherfucking shit right now. I think the sky just broke. What the fuck happened with the sky? It broke. Why is New Mexico this fucking obvious on our weather? You can either have a sunny day or a fucking cloudy day. But why is it obvious? You know, what the fuck is going on, bro? This is weird.
Finally, this next video might be the weirdest video on the internet. Just check this out.
Is there any weird, unexplainable stuff in my house? But I bought a guitar the other week at a garage sale from this old lady down the street, and every time I pick it up or strum it or play it, really weird shit happens, and I'll show you. It's some Lotus, like, very 80s looking guitar, and every time I strum, like that, shit like that happens every time I mess with this thing.
Okay, so let me tell y'all about this glitch in my matrix. Normally, my family, my people, they believe me. It's a few times they probably think I'm crazy. This time, they probably think they're crazy. But now I feel validated because, so y'all are experiencing my delusions with me now? Because that's what it looks like. Because this time, it's not just me that experienced the shit that I be experiencing. 2 more of my family members have experienced this shit with me. So let's talk about it. Okay, so last week, I went and picked up my prescription. I physically went in the building and grabbed this prescription. I came out with my prescription. This was last week. Now, I get 2 prescriptions a month. One comes on a Friday and the other one comes on a Monday. I picked up my first script 2 weeks ago. It's going on 3 weeks now. And then right behind that one comes my next script, which would have been last week, Monday. But we pushed it off a couple of days. So we ended up getting it like somewhere in like Wednesday or Thursday. But I went and got this damn script. I walked in there. He drove me to the damn pharmacy, and my daughter corroborated the fact that we were there talking about the money that I was going to take in there to get the script. So all 3 of us know that we went to go pick up this prescription, but somehow that didn't happen. So this morning, something told me to look for this bottle. I don't know why I went to look for my script because I still have pills from last month. But something said, where is that bottle at? Because normally I see it sitting out, and I didn't see it this morning. So I started looking for it. And then I stopped, like, it's too early. I still got pills. Fuck it, I'll look for it later. But then maybe 15, 20 minutes later, I got a text message that said I needed to pick up my script today. And so now I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Because I got that script. Now, I can't find that script, but I know we went and picked that script up last week. So I'm a little iffy about this text message, but I let my husband know my script needs to be picked up. Grab it on your way in. If they give it to him, they give it to him. That's on them. He goes and picks the script up. They give it to him. But in the process of him going to get the script, he calls me and says, didn't we pick this up last week? I said, yes, we did. I have a whole memory of going to pick that script up, but somehow we've replayed this. We've picked this script up 2 times, but there's only 1 bottle of pills to show for it. So I don't know. There's like a weird glitch. Something happened, but I know for a fact, all 3 of us know for a fact, we went and picked those pills up last week. So how the fuck do we all have this memory, but we got the pills today? So either somebody gave me 2 scripts, or someone's going to get in trouble for giving me 2 scripts. But I can only find 1 script. Like, the pills that he came in are the only pills that I have. But I know for a fact we went and picked those pills up last week. Nobody's going to ever make me think that that's not what we did. He drove me. I went in. I know what I had on. My kid remembers all of this. He remembers all of this. So why don't I have a second bottle of pills? I don't know. I'm very confused, but I'm always confused when weird shit like this happens to me. Because now, though, I feel much better because I know I don't be crazy. I know I'm not crazy. Everybody else might think I'm crazy at times, but the fact that they're experiencing this fuckery with me right now just validates me. I'm not crazy. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on but that's what's going on. I've relived the same moment twice. Shit just don't make sense. But the majority of my life don't make sense. I just go with the flow. It is what the fuck it is. I just think it's great that they are experiencing this glitch with me. I'm not crazy.
So the other day I was out with my girlfriend and she was like, girl, what is going on? It seems like everybody's attention is on you. And then somebody sent me a free drinks. So I had to tell her, I had to pull her aside and say, girl, it's because of my Eau de Route oils that I've been using. So this is my little thing where I mix the oils and keep them in here and then just put it on, you know, on my neck, my heart, and like my wrist. But these are the oils that I've been using, and as you can tell, I am a fan of Eau de Route. I've been using their products for such a long time, and I swear by their products. So this is the attraction oil, and what I do is I like to mix my oils. Hold on. Mix my oil in the little shell, and I'll put them in my thing here, and whenever I'm getting ready to go out, I'll put a little bit on, and I'll completely forget that I have some attraction oil in there until like people start sending me like free drinks or sending my friends free drinks, like all of us at the table, and or people will come up and say, oh my gosh, you smell so amazing, what are you wearing? And I have to say, Eau de Route have been literally doing her thing. When I have to be quite honest, because I don't just use the oils, but I also use their candles as well. Now I know a lot of people might think that, oh, love and attraction candles are to like, you know, cast a love spell on someone. This video is sponsored by Eau de Route, and you can use the code JENNY10 for 10% off. So when it comes to love candles, you can actually do a love and attraction ritual for like jobs, and or you do it for yourself, so you cast a love and attraction spell on yourself to attract love towards you, so you become a magnet for love, basically, right? Instead of like doing a love spell on someone, which y'all know how I feel about doing love spells on people. But yeah, so it's all about your intentions when you're working with candles. And these candles are so beautiful, and when I tell you, oh, they smell divine. Literally, they smell so nice. And it's already charged, and all you have to do is basically set your intentions to the candle and tell it what to do. I remember I burned one for a brand deal, and I got it.
I'm experiencing my first glitch in the Matrix. I'm freaking out. I have had these headphones, and I have just kept them because I lost one earbud. Specifically at the gym, I lost it under the Stairmaster, and they couldn't revive it. They couldn't open the Stairmaster and get it for me. So I had one earbud in here, and I kept it because I was like, maybe I'll get another earbud, like maybe I'll buy one. But I was like, at this point, let me just buy the new and improved AirPods. So I've had these for like 2 or 3 years. One missing. Finally, I'm like decluttering today. You can see all my junk here. I'm decluttering. So I'm like, should I just throw these away because no one's gonna buy them? So I open it up. Why are there 2 earbuds? You can believe me, you cannot. And just to prove, these are my up-to-date ones. Guys, there was one missing. There was one missing, and I don't know what this means. When did our reality shift? Like, what day? I just want to know. I just want to know.
It finally fucking happened. Y'all know how there be glitches in the Matrix, like an orange will pop up and you still got the orange in your hand or something like that? That has never happened to me until right now. I'm washing dishes and I notice this little ball is in the drain, right? It's to my bracelet. Bracelet's still intact though. So how? I knew it was real, like I'm a believer, but seeing it for myself, how is that possible? If this came off my bracelet would have been broke. So how is there a ball from my bracelet in the sink when my bracelet is still fully intact? The Matrix is glitching.
Someone please tell me what this is called. Watch this building right here. See how I back away and it's getting bigger? Like, what is going on? And then I get closer and it gets smaller.
Lettuce or something? What if you're eating? It's not a bad idea. But I don't know if it's gonna stop us.
I don't think it would.
I don't think
It doesn't have it. It literally looks like you. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so weird.
Whoever did this shit, you're kicked. You're kicked, alright? You're not coming back to this server. Never. You know the rules. You know the fucking rules.
Okay, guys, I don't get this.
You guys see that shadow? Where are the clouds? Where are the clouds? Out.
What's going on with Katy Perry? Why is she glitching? Wait for it.
Make even more noise for my band.
Two-headed deer. Never thought I'd see it in the wild. It's incredible. How is it still alive?
Y'all, I think there's a glitch in the simulation again. A woman in Minnesota took a photo while she was driving of this cloud formation that looks like a giant tsunami. Like, tell me that does not look like the ocean. I'm telling y'all, it's a glitch in the Matrix.
Someone sent me this picture and I just need to know if you see anything unusual about it. Pause it, take a good look, zoom in. Did you guys notice how the reflection in the window doesn't add up with what's happening in the actual photo? So the kid is facing the camera, smiling, one hand up, one hand down, glasses on. In the reflection, he's facing, like, we can see his face in the reflection. Doesn't make any sense. We would have to see the back of his head in the reflection. This doesn't make any sense. This don't make no sense. Now, do we think it's a glitch, or do we just think that there was an issue when processing the photo? Like some negatives got mixed up in the developing room and somehow we got this in the reflection of the window instead of what we're supposed to see behind it? Or is it a glitch? Is it a little matrix glitch, simulation glitch, a little dimension jump? Is it a ghost? I don't know, I'm just saying, it could be anything. What do you think?
Alright, everybody sees me walking. I'm walking. Look. This plane isn't moving. It's not moving. But it sounds like it's moving.
So I think I'm experiencing like a glitch in the Matrix scenario, and I have no explanation for it, and it's actually really freaking me out. So my mom calls me yesterday at like 10 a.m. She says, I have something really scary to tell you, which never ever a good thing. She says that she went to her friend's house for a New Year's Eve party, and they were all just hanging out in a shop, like sitting around. She walks up to someone and is talking to him and happens to glance down at the cup holder of this lawn chair that this person is sitting in and looks back at the person and says, why do you have a picture of Kate in the cup holder? So she pulls it out, and it is this like tiny 1-inch picture of me at 6 months old wearing a purple shirt. And the person sitting in the chair says, I have no idea, I didn't even notice it was in there, like, I don't know where it came from. So she goes and finds the owner of the house. Let's call her Mary. She asked Mary, where did you find this picture? Or like, where did this come from? She said, 2 years ago, I found it in the yard. So I need to give a little bit of backstory. I live in the Midwest. We get tornadoes every single year. Specifically 2 years ago, we had a tornado come through a town called Greenfield, which is 40 miles away from here. It went through this town, obliterated like 150 houses in like 1 minute. And what was weird about this tornado is it had this massive debris field where it picked up all the like light stuff, like pictures and papers and envelopes and like all this stuff. And it scattered it across the state for like 100 and something miles in people's yards. Like people were finding pictures for weeks. So at this point, like city halls across the state were doing a return program where you could like bring the pictures and artifacts and stuff in, and they would try and get them returned to the people that live in Greenfield. So Mary is outside after the Greenfield tornado and finds a bunch of pictures in her yard just like everybody else did, and picks up like 20 of them, and they're shoving them in the cup holders of these chairs so they wouldn't blow away. She then proceeds to take all of the pictures that they found to City Hall and return them, and she said, "I don't know, I must have just forgot that one." Which is completely understandable because it's like tiny, it's so small. And then she asked my mom, "What's the significance? Like, why are you asking?" And she said, "Because that's a picture of Kate. Like, I don't understand how this ended up here." So here's the picture. That's the one she found in the yard, and that's the original copy that we have at our house because no one believed my mom, so she left the party and went home and dug out our old albums. That's the exact same picture. So the significance of this, we don't know anyone that lives in Greenfield, so I don't know anyone that would have a picture of me at 6 months old in Greenfield. On top of that, the likelihood of that flying 40 miles through the air and landing in my parents' best friend's yard. Keep in mind, these people did not know me at 6 months, so it's not like it was like on their fridge and somehow made it outside. We met them like 8 years ago, and I'm 24 now, so they would not have had this picture of me at 6 months old. So it made its way all the way from Greenfield, landed in their yard. Mary found it, put it in the cup holder, magically forgot that one, but took all the other ones to City Hall. And then my mom just happened to see it in the cup holder 2 years later and recognized that it was me. Like, I can't wrap my brain around this. I feel like I should go buy a lottery ticket. Like, do I need to go see a medium? Is this a sign? I don't know how that happened.
So the other day I was out with my girlfriend and she was like, "Girl, what is going on? It seems like everybody's attention is on you." And then somebody sent me a free drinks. So I had to tell her, I had to pull her aside and say, "Girl, it's because of my Eau de Route oils that I've been using." So this is my little thing where I mix the oils and keep them in here and then just put it on, you know, on my neck, my heart, and like my wrist. But these are the oils that I've been using, and as you can tell, I am a fan of Eau de Route. I've been using their products for such a long time, and I swear by their products. So this is the attraction oil, and what I do is I like to mix my oils. Hold on. Mix my oil in the little shell, and I'll put them in my thing here, and whenever I'm getting ready to go out, I'll put a little bit on, and I'll completely forget that I have some attraction oil in there until like people start sending me like free drinks or sending my friends free drinks, like all of us at the table, and or people will come up and say, "Oh my gosh, you smell so amazing, what are you wearing?" And I have to say, Eau de Route have been literally doing her thing. When I have to be quite honest, because I don't just use the oils, but I also use their candles as well. Now I know a lot of people might think that, oh, love and attraction candles are to like, you know, cast a love spell on someone. This video is sponsored by Eau de Route, and you can use the code JENNY10 for 10% off. So when it comes to love candles, you can actually do a love and attraction ritual for like jobs, and or you do it for yourself, so you cast a love and attraction spell on yourself to attract love towards you, so you become a magnet for love, basically, right? Instead of like doing a love spell on someone, which y'all know how I feel about doing love spells on people. But yeah, so it's all about your intentions when you're working with candles. And these candles are so beautiful, and when I tell you, oh, they smell divine. Literally, they smell so nice. And it's already charged, and all you have to do is basically set your intentions to the candle and tell it what to do. I remember I burned one for a brand deal, and I got it.